What's up, ballers? It's Bobby Buckets back with another episode of NBA Live Mobile. In today's episode, we have some really big news. So, if you go to the sets and look at global, you'll see we have a ton of new sets, and these are the global players and global master sets. So, a lot of these are kind of in celebration for the Olympics, as you can see by kind of the multicolored ball. So, there's tons of new sets. You have these collectibles that you get. Basically, you get a collectible every day that you just log in. So Series 1 shoot around is actually for the shoot around that you do every day, and then you have the Series 1 players. So you get these collectibles every day that you log in. So you log in 3 days, you get one of these. So that'll give you one of the Series 1 players, which ranges from, I believe it ranges from silver to elite players, so you can put those players into Series 1 gold players, and then those gold players you can put into Series 1 elite players. So for these you need basically 5 random global players, and then you need those 5 specific players on top. So Nikola Mirotic, Ricky Rubio, Batum, all those guys. So I'm going to be going for those guys. I'll be doing another episode just on what new elites are going to be in here. I did tweet about them last night, so if you guys want to go check that out, my Twitter link is down in the description. But for today's episode, we are just going to be opening a bunch of these Global Series packs. So I'm actually going to record my opening on this account and on my alternate account, so we'll go ahead and jump in. Doubtful that we'll get any elites from these. I'm guessing it'll mainly be golds that we can put into the sets. So I don't think that's one of the ones that we need specifically for the sets, but we have a lot to go, so I'm not too worried. I believe Dellavedova is one of the ones we need, so that's a solid pull. Anytime that we could get a double gold in these would be amazing. I believe all of these should be auctionable. I checked the auction house earlier and didn't see any up there, but I believe as more people open the packs, there will be more up for sale. Not too happy. I just pulled the same player 3 times in a row because that's not going to help me a whole lot. But fortunately, there's also a set where you can trade in, I believe you can trade in 2 golds for 1 random gold. We get Ginobili there, but pretty much everybody is going to get him whenever they log in. I checked the market and his price is already way down, so I'm probably going to be buying up a bunch of his cards to trade in for those 2-for-1 packs. Just in an attempt to get the other players that I need. Ooh, there we go. We got a double gold on that one. So I can get the other players that I need in order to be able to trade those in for an elite. So we'll go back to those sets and see how many of the players I got that I needed. So we go to global. We're trying to get these elite players so that we can trade those in for the Carmelo Anthony card. So, oh, we didn't need Dellavedova. Man, we did not do a good job on this. We barely got... Did we get any players that we needed? We did need Festus Ezeli, but that was the only one that we actually needed. So I guess we'll just stick these players down here. That's really unfortunate. So that one didn't help us all that much. But let's see. You know what? Just for the heck of it, we're going to go to this gold exchange and exchange a couple of them. So we'll do the lower ones. We'll do Grievous. Actually, I don't want to have any duplicates, so I'll trade in Bogdanovic and Dellavedova. See if we get anything good from here. And we get Festus. Okay, so not terrible, but I already have him in the set, so that doesn't help us. So I'm going to switch to my other account in a second here and open up these. Alright, so we're here with our other account. Hopefully we'll have some better luck with these packs. So we got 10 more Global Series 1 packs that we can open up. So here we go on the first pack. We're really hoping I can get those special players. I believe Andrew Bogut was one of the ones I needed. We'll just have to check and see whenever we get back to those sets. I don't have them memorized yet. Okay, another Andrew Bogut. A little bit surprised about that since we didn't pull any of him in the last one. There we go. All right, a double gold. We do need Mirotic, so that's a solid one. Definitely happy with that pack. Hoping we can get more of the players that we need. Bogdanovich again, so he's one of the ones that we don't need. Hope we don't pull too many more of him. Grievous Vasquez, don't need him. I'm not sure if it's even possible to pull the Global Series elite players from these packs as we get another Patty Mills. But if we could, that would be fantastic. I believe one of the players you can pull is Clyde Drexler, and he is a 90 overall, so that would be a really solid pull for any lineup. And we keep pulling Patty Mills. This is really frustrating. Hopefully we get something useful on this one. Another Grievous Vasquez. Man, these packs do not like me very much. Hoping we can get maybe Batum right here. Oh, called it. Let's go. Okay, so we'll go back to those sets, see which of the ones that we needed. We pulled, let's see, so we're going for the elite players. So we've got, okay, so we didn't need Bogut. We did need Batum, did need Mirotic. Unfortunately, I think those are all the ones that we needed that we pulled. Actually, we can put 5 randos into those bottom ones, so we'll put in Grievous, Patty Mills. I'll probably try to sell Bogut. He might sell for a little bit more, so we've got those 5 down there. But let's see. Let's see, we'll do this. So we'll trade in a bunch of these silvers for a gold. So we put in 10 silvers and 2 silver trophies. Let's see what gold we get. And Dellavedova. So not what we needed. If we go back to the set, we see, I keep forgetting where I am. So we still need Ricky Rubio, Mario Hezonja, and Festus Ezeli. Basically, our end goal is to be able to get this Carmelo Anthony. So it's a 92 overall for the shooting lineup. And it has, I believe it has a clutch skill. Basically, if you go to a certain spot on the floor that's highlighted, he's guaranteed to make the shot. So to complete this, you need DeAndre, Draymond, 2 players they haven't revealed, and then 5 random elite players. So it's pretty costly, but I believe all the above guys are going to be auctionable. So it should be totally possible if you have a lot of coins to spend. But that's going to be about it for this episode. Please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe if you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.